Hi students. Next, we are going to learn about the angle of repose. So first, what is angle? What is repose? Repose means, so this is the consider one plane surface. Okay. So you can place any one object. Okay. So that is it that object, is it moving or not? So it does not move. It always comes to rest. Okay. Now you can increase the angle. Okay, so this is the reference surface. Now you can increase it. So this is the surface. Okay, so now you can increase it. So this is the object. Okay, now you can increase it. Increase that angle between this surface and this contact surface. Okay, this plane. So one particular angle, before that object does not move. Do you understand, ma? So before that object does not move. I am increasing that angle. Okay. So one particular angle, that object is slide. So one particular angle, that object is slide. So that angle is called as an angle of repose. Repose means sliding that object. Okay. So sliding object is called as an repose. Angle of repose means one particular angle, that object is slide, that is called as an angle of repose. Okay. Do you understand? Huh? Okay. Now consider this is the one inclined surface. This is the one inclined surface. It will be make an angle, that's theta. This theta is representing the angle of repose. Okay. So consider this is the one object. So this object, what are the forces are acting? So first one, gravitational force. That gravitational force is acting in a downward direction, mg. And next, normal force, always perpendicular to that object. So this is the perpendicular, that is normal force. So this will be this mg. Okay. So this downward gravitational force resolving into two components. One is the mg cos theta, that is horizontal component, and next one vertical component, mg sin theta. Okay. So if that object is moving means what will be creating? The opposing force is creating. That opposing force is called static friction, that is Fs maximum is creating. Okay. So this will be opposing that motion of direction. Okay. So this direction only creating Fs maximum. Do you understand? Okay. Now you can equate this. So that normal force is equal to mg cos theta. Okay. N is equal to mg cos theta. N equal to mg cos theta. Then next Fs maximum. Fs maximum is equal to mg sin theta. Fs maximum is equal to mg sin theta. So this is the equation number 1 and this one equation number 2. Okay. So now divided 2 divided by 1. 2 divided by 1 you can get Fs maximum divided by n is equal to mg sin theta divided by mg cos theta. mg cancel, we can get Fs maximum divided by n is equal to tan theta. Okay. So what is the value of Fs maximum by n? That is mu s. I already see that, you know. So do you remember Fs maximum by n is equal to mu s. So Vs is equal to tan theta. Okay. Vs equal to tan theta. So the static coefficient of static friction is equal to tangent of angle of repose. Okay. So we already studied angle of friction. Then angle of friction are the same formula only. So this is the angle of repose and mu s equal to tan theta. This is the angle of friction. Okay. What is the difference? So both are same only. Vs equal to tangent of angle of friction, and here Vs is equal to tangent of angle of repose. It is the angle of friction. So what is the difference? Both are having same formula. So that angle of repose only applicable on inclined surface. Okay, that angle of repose is only applicable on inclined surface, but angle of friction it will be applicable any surface. Okay, so any surface it is applicable. Okay, they understand. So angle of repose, how to find out that the coefficient of static friction is equal to tangent of angle of repose. Okay.